Happy Tuesday, everybody. That's right, we're a week closer to Christmas. Today, we're gonna do a beef stroganoff. We have some sirloin that I cut in nice little cubes. We're gonna pair that with wild mushrooms. We have shiitake mushrooms, cremini mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, onions and garlic, of course, some herbs. We're gonna rest this all over some cheese raviolis. Of course, you can pick whatever pasta you want. Egg noodles are a classic. I wanted something a little richer and a little more and a little meatier to hold this beautiful red wine sauce. So what do you say we beef stroganoff? Let's season our beef. Salt and pepper, a little bit of oil. We're gonna brown our nuggets of beef by themselves. Carefully, beef into the pan. Give it a little shake. 1, so it doesn't stick. 2, so you can spread it out. And we give it a sec. Now we don't move it. Give it like 2 minutes. Let the heat and the pan and the brown do its work. If you use a stew meat, something like chuck or a leg or a shoulder, you're gonna have to cook it for a long time. So I chose sirloin. 1, it's pretty lean. 2, you don't have to cook the shit out of it in order for it to be tender. We're gonna put a little more oil in it. We're gonna add our vegetables because the mushrooms are gonna soak up all that oil, which is what you want, because then the mushrooms and the onions and the garlic will start tasting like the beef. Into the pan. Turn it down for a sec. I'm gonna give it a little once around with some salt, just to season the vegetables. Go easy. You can always season it after, because the cooking will change the flavors. I'm gonna use a little dry thyme and rosemary, just a pinch. A little shot of pepper, of course. Give it a little flip. I'm gonna turn it up right after we brown our veggies. Because again, more color, more flavor. And then we're gonna take our red wine. I chose a Cabernet because I want something rich and deep. But you can choose whatever, anything. Got something in the fridge that's been opened, not sure about, that's your bottle. All right, now we're gonna deglaze the pan, which means we're gonna pour wine into the pan, and it's gonna pick up all that good color, flavor from the beef and the mushrooms and the onions and the garlic. Watch Santa, we're gonna burn him up in a minute. This is gonna come to a boil. It might go on fire, pretty sure it will. We can light it on fire, that way we can speed up the process. Once the fire has gone out, the alcohol has been cooked from it. Because if you don't want to really keep the alcohol in there because it's bitter. Santa Claus is coming to town, he's coming to town. Easy. And if you can see, we lifted up all the good stuff from the bottom of the pan. That's what we want. All that is in the juice right now. So we're gonna cook it down about halfway. At this point, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. That's gonna give us a nice little rich, creamy texture. And we're gonna add our raviolis at the same time. If you make them fresh, you don't have to cook them in a pot of water first, because then you got the water from the raviolis and your stroganoff. It dilutes the flavor and everything and the colors. You want it juicy and creamy because the raviolis are going to soak up some of that juice right now. Just place them in there. All we really want to do is heat them up. The sauce itself is finished. Now we're warming up our raviolis. One more thing, if you're feeling crazy, we can hit it with a little truffle oil. I'm gonna put the truffle on the plate. That way we're not cooking it. It'll be fragrant. You'll know it's there. And now we make the move. I'm gonna pull out the raviolis first. Line them up nice. This is what we do in the restaurant business. And now we're gonna take all the good stuff, all the meat and the mushrooms and some more of the sauce. The mushrooms have absorbed all the red wine with the cream, with the beef flavor. We're gonna finish it with some scallions. I'm thinking I got these nice little pearls of mozzarella. And there we have it, a little Christmas beef stroganoff with a red wine sauce and cheese raviolis. Merry Christmas.